Greetings, you guys. Blessed love. I'm running a test right here. We got a sweet interview coming, you guys. Sweet interview. My hair is just... Oh, wait, where is my... Greetings, Warren. We got the one and only, you guys. CHINNA from Tasmania Sound. He's coming in for the interview. Just give us a few minutes here. Y'all gotta tune in. You know, it's like some the LA history. You know, if you guys don't know, you should know. You need to know. Okay, you guys, we're gonna bring him in. This is Lady B, the Music Link. Thank you guys for tuning in. Our special guest today is the one and only CHINNA of Tasmania Sound. You guys, we're gonna welcome him in. Okay, it's adding. You guys go to my YouTube page and like and subscribe, you guys. If y'all missed the interviews here, go back and check out the other ones. Because, you know, LA history, we're trying to lay it out there. There's other artists' history too, but for the most part, I really want to share our LA vibes with the world. Because, you know, they're sleeping on us, you know. CHINNA. Well, go on, King. I just said forget it. Let me just go to it. I want to go ahead and start this off with this video so y'all can check out the vibes right here of the one and only CHINNA, you guys. Hold on. Uh-oh, CHINNA. It won't let me. Okay, there we go. I said it won't let me do it while you're here. There we go.
Red man.
There we go.
Yeah. I even say, represent a man like Jig and Father Taz. He was a fireman and China. Yes, one now. We are even a drink all night. Fire. When we party, no all back, tell a one back. When the sun drop, lick a pile. Cause you know what? Cause they don't know who class. Your room, got no time to find me, girl. Live your life, see if you best them, no fear if I see the cool. DJ, party man from the beach of the...
Obviously. I mean, I said, you're just represent the big sound, TAZMANIA. DJ Danger. All the touch. You know, it's a fan of bomb buckler to our war thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you guys. Just giving you guys a glimpse into
That was a good video.
some of the LA vibes. Mr. Chin, bless up yourself. Tell it, first of all, let's say CHINNA. Okay, everybody be seeing it. China. How do you pronounce it properly?
Oh, it's CHINNA.
It's CHINNA, so the people can make sure they know it's CHINNA. So that's just a surname. Is that like just a pet name for you, or?
Yeah, it's like a pet name. I think my mom friend gave me that name. Because
Okay.
when I had born, they said I look like a Chinese, so they was like, oh, good CHINNA man. So Me always wonder, oh, me end up with this name, but after having kids, then me understand. Kids have my own,
You
and me
see it.
understand why.
All of them, and your kids are so beautiful. I'm telling you, your kids is beautiful. Okay, so let's start about Tasmania sound. In the family, was the music there when you guys were young, or when did the whole sound thing come about for you guys?
All right, now then, me, cause we kind of grew up separately in Jamaica, but we all grew up around music. You know what I'm saying? We all grew up around music. Taz uh, grew up in Clarendon, Iman Jiga, and me grew up in Olava. So we was like music was like all around us. We grew up. But Taz was the one who Taz are the one of the founder. I'm
Right.
the founder of Tasmania.
What is
We
it?
was
Okay.
we grew up around music. My uncle had a son, and yeah. So we grew up around it. So it was like
Wait a minute,
not
I'm missing. I started out wrong, but we just vibing here. Let's explain to the people. Tasmania is a family sound.
yeah
The family. So it's brothers. It's
yeah
brothers,
yeah. Me and
cousins.
Taz me and Taz is my bigger brother. Dappa is my
Okay.
bigger brother, and then
Uh,
Mudafal third. Then Rudy are the smallest. Then Jigga, our cousin, which is close, cause my father is Jigga uncle and Jigga uncle. Jigga mother is my auntie. So it's like
okay,
a
Jigga.
close knitted family, and we grew up
It's a
together.
family. And I said that's the thing with you guys. It's so tough. You know how people have this sound stuff going on with each other and things. But the one thing that with you guys being a family unit, everybody still the individual vibe, but the family is solid. You know what I'm saying? You guys, all this time, y'all been solid, And I see it's because that it's that family connection. Y'all just not friends who got together. It's a
Uh,
family
yeah, like family, like real family, and we get together. We was like really young doing it.
doing it. So y'all had started in Jamaica.
Yeah, I started playing music in Jamaica since Jigga and Taz too. Jigga and Taz
Oh,
to start playing music. More like Taz start playing music in New York. Taz grew up in New York. Cause
okay,
he migrated from him was like probably like 12 or 13, something like that. So
okay.
so
That's
he
why he's so worldly.
yeah. So him have the side American Jamaican thing to him. So
Right.
uh, uh and Jigga used to play a song in Jamaica, and me in my young days used to play a song in Jamaica. So it was just like like a nice combination.
Yes.
All up. So it wasn't like oh it wasn't like when we come to America, like it wasn't no, cause that was the thing. Cause Taz created the song. I was like, yeah,
Amen.
I come play the song,
Yeah, man.
and we
You know
did.
what? Big up Taz all the way because he people looking for people. He already have his family who know the thing. He like, come on, y'all. We got this thing. Let's roll. Let's roll.
Yeah, that man is a lover of music.
I know
Is a lover, just like a lover of music. Like,
he is. Big up yourself, Taz. So, when did you guys get to LA? Like, what year did you guys get to LA? Was you in New York first for a little bit before you actually came to California?
yeah, probably like I want to say probably like a few weeks or so.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't, the intention was California, because Taz was living out here, and then we have the record store. Taz have the record store. So
It was out here in California or
yeah,
somewhere else?
it was in California.
Okay.
To be specific, it was on on the east side on Avalon. Avalon on
Okay.
53rd, I never forgot.
Okay. So he came here and he had opened up a record store out here. And then he
Yeah.
brought his team, his family. Come on, you guys, let's do this.
Yep. Bring
He's
us
not
along.
playing that man about family though, for real. Big
And
up.
to be
I'm
exact, that was like 2001.
2001.
Yeah, to be
Wow.
exact. And yeah, 2001 to be exact.
So it was just 2001 when you guys came on. Okay. And then with him having the record store, um, did he start doing parties from that time or when he moved the store?
Yes, we was having party from that time because you have the store and the studio. So we always have artists coming town. I can't remember our first show was at the casino. Think we have
Yeah.
I think we have Monster Shark and
Whoa.
and yeah, it was Monster Shark, Tony Curtis and Merciless. Yeah, that was our first show.
You guys was doing, y'all did like a lot of great shows. And I see that mixture of having even Taz being a lover of music like he is, being able to connect with artists and reason with people to get, you know what I'm saying? The good vibe. Because y'all had got good artists. It wasn't just like the popular dance hall. It was like a mixture, a culture. It was like you guys was really doing your thing. So when y'all first started out, y'all had started doing the shows for yourselves, or was he DJing for other people's parties?
No, no, it was just like take it back to like 2001 when we arrived. Like we get it started right away because the sound was already here, like waiting
Okay.
for us. You know, it has already built the sound and dub plates. Like you know,
Yeah.
we naming it like you know, it was like futuristic. You know, like
Yeah.
he create it and say yes. You know, come see because when we come, it was like get to work right away. It wasn't like,
Right.
oh, okay, we're gonna get pieces together. It was all there for us. Like the music, cause them time was record. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Right.
like right there for us, and we get into it right. Our first party, I think our first party was the casino.
Casino.
Yeah, our
Okay.
first party was at the casino. They give us a try. I think it was Livy. Shout out to because when we
Yeah.
arrived, there was them on the scene creating
Yeah.
there was a thing, you
Yeah.
know, Livy down to earth, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they give
You
us
did
a little play at the
vibes.
time there. So and from that, rest of history.
You know, you when you guys came in, that's one thing to say too. Like, what was going on already? You guys didn't shake nothing. You guys came right along and you know, held up the elders, the people that's been here before. You know what I mean? The people that's been doing their thing and mingled in. You know, supported other people's parties. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all presence was known. But y'all was so friendly. I'm telling you, it's so crazy because you guys will roll up in a party. Y'all were drinking, do everything, but y'all was extra friendly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was cool with everybody. No beefing at all. You
No,
know?
no, no, no. Cause it was like more than us, more than just music. Cause it was like business like too. Cause we have the studio, we have the store, and
And that was big. The store, you guys have the records, like it became like the hottest spot because when I was dealing with a few artists, when we came to town, you guys was one of the spots that we rolled up on. I would be like, let's roll over here. You know what I'm saying? Check Tasmania and them, and then see about doing dub plays in the studio. And it was a nice studio. Did Taz build that studio on his own or
not really, but it was his idea. Cause as I said, it
okay?
was cause we started over there on 53rd and Avalon, over there on
Mm-hmm.
the east side. That's like deep in the wood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, South
Yeah.
Central.
And then I
Mm.
think Jigga got shot over there too, you know. So it was just like, you know what? You know, time it was like uptown and we go midtown. That was like Pico and Redondo, and we
And that was that time with that transition of the Americans seeing Jamaicans move away, like letting y'all wear whatever colors y'all want, letting y'all be extra flashy. Because at first they didn't know who y'all, you know, the Jamaican scene had just blew up at one time. Where the gangbangers was like, yo, who is these people? But they had to listen to the accents to say, okay, give them their pass. You know what I'm saying? They had to just, you know, let y'all do y'all thing. Because for a minute they was like, oh, who is this coming in on our scene?
yeah, 'cause it wasn't like because we was pretty young, and then we was like fresh from Jamaica, so like like when we come to California, they was like the music was different because they was like really late.
Right.
You know, back in the days, like in the early 2000s, we was like late. We was playing music like it would be
People were coming to
2001
East
and
Coast
they
mad
playing
at us,
music
right?
that was in like 98 or they was playing like old, like there was like 2 years. California was always like 2 years behind
True, true,
when
true.
it comes to music.
Hey,
Yeah, but
because we
to
was
be honest,
comfortable with our lovers rocking our, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We was comfortable. We just wanted to be in the party and you bump, nothing too, and most of the DJs was a little bit older. So all them big songs, we love to just go in there and just rock and just kind of be together. We wasn't like, dancing all over the place.
uh, but after being,
Hold
I
on.
come to realize,
Okay, sorry.
yeah, after being here, I come to realize this is the reggae capital. This is not like a dancehall state. This
Right.
this is like the reggae state,
Roots.
like
Yeah,
the root state,
especially
like
up north.
yeah, especially just the whole California. It like
Hmm.
pan a whole, like more roots artists come here than dancehall artists.
True,
Like
true, true.
like this is like and me not just say this is a factual statement. It's the reggae capital of America. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Hmm.
New York are the capital for dancehall, California
Okay.
capital for reggae music. And that's
Hmm.
why mostly cultural artists always come to California.
Yeah.
So
That's
when we come, it was like a transition. Cause it was like, yo, we was coming from Jamaica where we know, we was coming from a different energy. And all
true.
of this, as I said, all of the selectors them was like they wasn't young, they was all growing.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
there was no
They
young
were all
selector. We was the youngest. Cause them time there it was my good friend Triple Us. He's in Jamaica now. Big up yourself, Triple Us. And
okay.
yeah, he was playing Down to Earth, and then the great what's his name? It used to be a Jamaica goal.
Who?
Uh that's Killer One brother. I forgot his name.
Oh,
Virgin
what's his name? Oh my God, how do I remember it? Andre or something like that.
Andrew. I remember my first name, but
Andrew. I
what
think
is
it's Andrew.
DJ name? That's not his DJ name though.
Oh, I
He
don't
used to,
remember
he
his
used to
DJ
be
name.
the MC them time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
them
I
time
know
he
what
used
you're
to
talking about,
be.
but I can't remember his name either. But I remember it. Andrew is his real name. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So those was the guys who would come home or would come see.
David.
And
David.
yeah,
Because
David, King David. Yeah, King David. Yeah,
because myself like
yeah,
he be
King
like,
David. So
yeah,
King David, them was the guys that would come, and there was like like more elderly Presley
right.
and
Press
the great
line.
Wayne and Tommy, like
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it
They
was like
hey
we was
Tommy,
we bring
and that Tommy and them was giving that borderline from the elders because they used to be bouncing back and forth. They
yeah,
would stay old school, but then they would be bouncing back and forth a little bit. But studio first, yeah.
yeah, the great Al, yeah, the great Al,
Out
like
of them, they used to hold it. I'm telling you, big party dance. When you used to see their name on there, you finna be in there like.
yeah, they did it.
Yeah. So
When
then, go ahead.
Yeah, so when we come on the scene, it was like a fresh blood, like
Yeah.
like a new blood come, and we add something new to the game, cause we kind of add the young, more newer songs, even though it take a while, cause sometimes
Playing them.
and we be playing like the song where people don't like the newer songs, and we wouldn't get that reaction. So people would have consider say, oh, I wanna flop, and But sometimes you have to you always have to like go back to the people, go back to what them know.
Right.
You
But
know?
then you guys came to sound where you guys was playing the new stuff. Like you would look for you guys to play the new stuff.
Yeah, and then yeah, cause we have the record store, so we used to get like all the new stuff, and then sometimes we used to be iffy about it too because of the crowd.
Uh-huh.
Because of the crowd, we used to be like kind of iffy at playing the new stuff. But then we used to get a lot of bash that we don't play the new stuff. We play new stuff, and then people that say, "Oh, we not play the new stuff," cause
LA, we be stuck in our way. We be like, nah, man. You got your set of songs. Because back then they had the rhythms. When they used to
yeah,
play the rhythm, 10 dudes on that rhythm, you want to hear that rhythm and you want to hear all 10 of them dudes on that rhythm. You
Yep.
didn't want to hear nothing new. Like, if somebody came and played some stuff differently from the rhythm, like a different song, you'd be mad up in there because that's a formula. You want the formula. So, what about you guys, DJ Styles? It was so sweet that you guys really had a balance. Like, one play more culture, one play. You guys was able to balance that out and be able to play together when you guys played. How did you guys like, do that?
Believe it or not, we used to practice. Yeah, we used to practice, not like say we used to practice. So we used to we used to practice and then ideas. I we get ideas and then we used to. It was like if you see us practicing that thing, say it was like an actual dance.
Yeah, listen,
Yeah, cause we used to.
that's beautiful. Let me
Yeah,
tell you, let me stop right there. That's beautiful. You know that?
yeah,
Because all these people that's doing this, they had no idea. And I'm telling you, from a person that's been in the party with you guys, there's a formula where you guys play and it balanced out with you guys. And it was like a rhythm that rolled together because um, you know how some of these people playing together, they, over the years, we done seen people who bump heads or they want to do something different than the other guy and they're supposed to be a team. But you guys never had that. It always, so for you to say that you guys practiced, it showed.
yeah. We
Yeah.
what about practice? And we record it too. Not just
Okay.
practice, we record it too. Like you will know, say, okay, this song can, like
Mhm.
we used to plan juggling. Like we used to take every party we used to take, like we used to take every party like look for every party different. And we used to even plan a juggling. That means that if we go and it don't work, at least we have a plan. If we work the plan, then perfect for us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But we
Yeah.
always try have a plan. We never go to no party blank. Like, we never got to know Plati Blanc. And then, some jigger the MC say we always like him always like try to listen to the song and try build him argument them.
Yeah.
Yes. So
You
we
know,
kinda
y'all.
that's where it come from.
And he stirred up the thing a little bit because before the song would be like, big up yourself, you look good. Jigga gonna come with that. Who got on whose shoes in here? He a mess. He was a mess.
Yeah,
Okay. And
cause
then,
that's the thing that's the thing with us, like what we learn, like with Jigga, that's why he's still relevant today. He's the
hmm
master of ceremony, and that's what we build. We always want to be the master of ceremony. We don't want to be the DJ that we're gonna play and you're gonna forget tomorrow. You're not gonna forget.
right,
You're
right.
never gonna go to a party and then we're just gonna be like playing in a car and people just talking and nah.
Yeah.
We're the master of ceremony. Attention supposed to be over here. So
Your performance.
we try
But
to project that.
that's what it's been for a lot of time where some DJs didn't realize that when you hire a DJ, if there's no artist performing, you are the entertainment. So when you're DJing, where did my boy go? Okay, maybe he had a call. Hold on, you guys. Lady B here, the music thing. We talking with Chinna from Tasmania Sound. Let me add him back again. Maybe he got a phone call. Where did he go? Let's wait for him to come back here. You guys, he filling us in with all of the goody information about LA's own Tasmania Sound. Okay, let's see. I don't know what happened to his phone. Hopefully he'll come back in. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Big up, Stevie. Big up, you guys. Ross Frazier, big up on herself. Anthony, big up yourself, King. Thank you for that little tip because I couldn't remember. couldn't remember. I don't know what happened to his phone. I don't want to hang up. Request him back. The request is still out there. Um, tell him to tell him to ask for me because the request is still sent. Oh, there we go. Technical difficulties. It's all right, you guys. Yeah, King. Tell that devil get up out of our way, okay? LA vibrations. We gotta set the pace right here.
Yeah. I mean,
You guys are back with CHINNA, one of LA's foundation sounds. You know what I'm saying? In their own right, they kings. They did their thing. They have a legacy here in Los Angeles that just can't be erased. It is what it is. There was one time when you didn't see no flyer without TAZMANIA
yeah.
sound on that
Yeah.
bad boy.
Yeah.
What was that like for you guys? When you guys used to, when y'all used to be by yourselves, when it really took to a level, what was the conversation like between you guys? Like, how
Oh,
proud you guys was of yourselves.
oh wow, like used to be overwhelming. Like it was like those times we can't like remake. It was a like a great time, great vibes. Like like because it was like all natural. And then we would have like a calendar, like like a calendar, a big calendar at the big of the shop. So every date we have, and remember, I remember one year, like for 2 years straight, like every weekend we have a party. Like there was like probably like not 2 or 3, but every weekend we would have a party, and it was just like a great feeling. Heaven and earth would have said, cause them like like it was like we was all family and we share. It was just like I can't even words can't even describe it, but it was like a great, and
You
it
you
wasn't,
know
huh?
you could tell that anytime when you guys did something, it wasn't no one man winning. The family was winning. The
Yeah,
family, everybody was all smiles. Big up Dapper, Bread Man. He holding it down. Okay,
yeah. Bread man, yeah man, we call him breadwinner, cause bread man, yeah man, bread man, I done, cause he was there, like he was there from the ground, like he worked him way up before him, cause before him could have even DJ, like work him way up, and him love he's a lover of music too.
he loved music.
Yeah, he love music. So, we know say, yo, Birdman, him love music, and he's a youth, we always make we feel him love.
Yeah,
You
man.
have
He
people like
he
that when you see
uphold his
them.
thing too.
When you see them, you have people like that where project them love, where say, yo, me feel the vibration. The dog, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
man, Birdman a real family, man. And Birdman
he
come from far.
yeah, man. He really uphold his thing, boy. I tell you, and he's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. But like the whole family and Dapper, pick up yourself too. Everybody would be cheesing
Yeah,
in the place. And you guys used to look good, but y'all didn't get too flossy. But then there was a time where Jigga said, hello.
yeah.
Jigga said, Medea,
Yeah, cause that was the thing, like with us back then. We used to always like even we always think of ourselves as like we are star, like like we always project ourselves that way, cause we always think say, yo, we are gonna entertain these people. We can't think of ourselves as like regular person. So we always think of ourselves like like yeah, we
Look,
always think of ourselves that way, and it's like wouldn't we say we have a set of standard and a moral where it come natural, like like it comes natural. It's not like something that's oh we're trying to be what we're not. It's like a thing will come natural, because when we come when we come to America, and Taz is the founder, and then when we come, Taz was like a flashy nigga. No, like no probably
right.
three might get old. Like that was like a flashy nigga. Like yo, you have to wear this and you have to look like this. Like
Okay.
yeah. Cause
Set the
hey, cause from them time they make me know say like image is a key part of the thing.
true.
and it's never changed up till today, because you know you have to be a
Right.
showman. You
Right.
know, you can't,
You got
you can't,
when
you
you guys
can't.
start throwing the parties and y'all was dressing in your suits, people be like, "Oh hell nah, no, no, just pants and shirt. You got to go get suit too, cause y'all was coming with it." I think y'all was the first people we seen y'all ankles first. Y'all was the first set of men that we seen y'all ankles
Yeah,
with the pants. And I think y'all was the first set of men when we seen y'all ankles first, for real. Let me think about it. I think
yeah,
y'all was the first.
but then we used to like them we used to like them painting mode shoes back then. But then we used to like, you know, square toes. We used to like
Hey,
dress shoes back then.
you know what? You have a pair of shoes from I think it was one of those pink and white party. I don't know. It was multicolor and it had like a little tan. That shoe right there
I still
is
have
a
it.
multicolor.
That was my
You know
first.
the one
That
I'm
was my
talking about,
first.
right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, because that was my first red bottoms, and it's like,
Oh,
yeah, and it was like every one of them make unique. None of them look alike. None of the, like, every size like have a different pattern. So it
mm,
was like a unique collection come out, and that was like my first. Because that's what with us, like, during the years we party, but when it comes to our birthday, we always feel like, say, yo, we have to put on a little extra on it.
okay. Look, but those shoes right there, wicked forever. Just don't get rid of them bad boys. Put them out.
Ah,
They so bad. Those shoes are so bad. I had just stared at them for a long time. The color mixture of those shoes, the detail of those shoes, it's just like a picture. So beautiful.
all right, and
Anyway,
that's one of the things that with Taz, because those things rub off on us. Taz is a shoes lover.
okay.
So
Yeah.
is Jigga, and you know, like, not so me, yeah, okay, but them is like them have passion for it. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
shoes, but them have a different passion for it.
Hey, so when did you guys who was first to do their first party where it singled them out? Like, Taz have his shoes, uh
No,
Jigga
Taz,
has his
Taz
yellow and
do,
white, and you have the pink and white.
like, let me tell you now what go on, you know. Let me tell you,
Okay.
to be frank honest. 'Cause you know, in every family, we always have to have in every business, you have to have the person when I take shit. We have to have the person where, like, you know, yeah, go talk to that person there. You know,
Yeah.
say, yeah, go different money. And
Okay.
Taz was that person, so a lot of people wasn't taking like into Taz like that. Cause Taz was all about the money, like, yeah, pay
But
me,
that with him being like he built that record store. People have
yeah,
to be like, they can't take nothing from the man. Period.
yeah.
Okay,
So
the man been here, Jamaican out here, have his own business, records store and studio in one, running and sound system up with his family. You can't take nothing from him.
no, yeah, cause he was like that. So a lot of people didn't like, a lot of people, a lot of people don't like it. People that were all about their money. Like,
The
hey,
serious.
you wanna hire
Mhm.
me? Pay me. That's what it
Right.
was. So he wasn't a lot of people cup of tea. To be
Right. He wasn't a friendly one.
until until Dapper come along, cause Dapper come change, Dapper come take that spot. You know, Dapper
Right. I
come.
know because I actually talked to Dapper one time to hire you guys for something. Yeah.
Yeah, Dapper come take that spot. Everybody just goes, hey, cause he got that New York mentality. So everybody was like, okay. Take that
Yeah.
spot, so Taz can be happy. And then, Taz was the first one who threw his party. That Taz used to do stage show.
Hmm.
And then Jigga was the first one to do yellow and white.
All right.
Jigga started the yellow and white, and then, pink and white come along.
So you guys was the one who started this color thing, because people wasn't like putting emphasis on colors. They would just have parties and name like, they would have a name of a party, like step out night or something, but they wouldn't have like the colors. But you guys started this color thing, and it just really just got crazy. Wait a minute, let me think. Was you guys throwing the parties before they start doing that round robin thing?
No, it was because that round robin thing started with us. Like, that round
Okay.
robin, like, would I be like, that round robin started with us. Because that was like a nice time in LA too, like the
I
round
bet.
robin.
Can you
And,
explain that the round robin for people to have an
and
understanding about it?
yeah, a round robin, that's like another vibes on its own. Like,
I,
that another, like, that creates another
it had a
An
standard that
era.
people had to
That
follow.
was like an era. Like the round robin started like on Adams, and it was like, cause a round robin is come like it was like a partner. Like if anybody who familiar was like round robin is like a partner. Like everybody we throw like probably like it was like $100 a week, and it was like 20 peoples in there. So we have
Right.
20 parties. So
And
so it was like every week it was like a different person, but everybody
who
was
would,
in supportive of each other.
so that party, whoever's turn it was, they would get the money from that party
Yeah,
for
it
them.
was your turn to throw. You would get your money, and you're gonna use like it was like $100 a week. So you probably every week you probably would get 2 grand.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you would use that 2 grand to keep a party, and then whosoever in the round robin would come and support you, and then whosoever
Right.
you
Vice
have
versa.
could come and support you too. So that was it.
You guys had they had their standards with that round robin. It was a good thing. It was a good thing. It was a
Great,
good
great, great
peaceful
thing.
vibe. Good good vibes. You know it's crazy how some of these places that wasn't super big, they were good. They was like peaceful. That was the round robins was peaceful events. You never had no problem. I don't remember anything ever happening with the round robin because everybody was making sure everybody was all right. The sense of protecting each party was there, you know, to make sure each person got their chance.
Yeah,
They,
yeah. Everybody had their chance because it was like different. Every week it was like somebody different, and then everybody would try to do them one different team. So that would
mhm,
make it more interesting.
yeah,
So if I'm then like, cause that's the round robin went for like probably like 1 year or 2 years straight. You know, everybody
mhm.
every Friday night, and then people would have dance. So that's what I make that would make it like we would be on every round robin, and then every like probably Saturday or Sunday would have probably there in the club.
Okay. Tell me what when you in the party from just the history of the LA parties when let's go Shatta Ballroom because Shatta Ballroom was our sweetest place. Shatta Ballroom, what would be like your for you in there the highlight of a night where you see how the party will be moving? What's your highlight of the night of one of the round? I mean, of the Shatta Ballroom nights. What would you look forward to seeing?
Like for me, as a DJ, me used to like see the girls and party. Me like see girls and party. That for me, that is always like me always. And then yeah, me like see the man them, but me always like to see all the girls them come out. That
Yeah.
like intrigue me how people put themselves together. Cause that's like
Mhm.
cause that's another thing where that's separate. Cause we have Belizean people and Jamaican people. So
Right.
it's like a Jamaican dance, if you understand, would a female I'll get dressed to go.
Right.
We wanna get like no matter
It's
our
prom. I mean, like the award show.
yeah, we wanna get dressed.
Mm.
So me always like to see me always intrigued to see how the girls them come out and go on the video light. Everybody have a character, like everybody like
Yeah.
me always kinda like that. Like me always see me for my thing I like to see when the people them go on bad on the dance floor.
Right.
Which
You know what?
sometimes turn out in a fight, because we have a lot of fight at Shatter.
I know. but the sweetest time for me is when like right in people used to be missing it, some people, but when people got uh heed to what was going on, they would show up early because the early juggling was something else, okay? Because people would be moving all sexy and just because you still had a little room before it got rammed. But
Yep.
I used to love I used to love when the DJ would just bust. I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found. What? Every woman was a singer. Every woman was just a singer. It would be like everybody would turn into ballerinas and moving all the way. This is how I learned. you know, when you would watch the crowd, you learn how to dance to the songs. Okay?
Yeah.
When you watch the crowds, and the older ladies will be like, you be like, okay, this is how you do this. You have to do what they do. I used to look at that song when they go into that, it would set it off.
Yeah.
Set it off, okay? It used to break. Come on. It must have broke your poor little heart when the boys used to say, you look better in the
Hey,
dark.
and a lot
Look
of
at you seen the girls. They used to be like, I, yo, wait a minute. When them songs used to go on, you could look at people's face and know. Yeah, they'd be singing with such passion. You don't need no party. They forget about their home girls. You
hey,
just
but
everybody.
that's the thing. Like I noticed with these new DJs, like you know they don't they don't get to like it's a party. It's like building a house. You know,
Right.
we gotta lay the foundation. You know, then we gotta put up the the beams. You know, we gotta build a wall. We gotta build a window. It's like parties like that. So a lot of people, a lot of DJs, them not really get the concept of
Yeah.
of that. So those music, them not really learn how to play them because it's like you have to learn to play the music. You can't just play them. Cause
Right.
those music play a certain kind of way. You can't
And
just
you
say,
tell
oh,
stories.
I'm gonna just play this. No, it's like people gonna if you play, it's like somebody play a song and you like okay, we are dancehall people, so we know say if you play a song, if you play this, you have to play this.
Right.
Yeah, and these
Right.
DJ now we play this and don't play this and don't play that.
Right.
Then you'll be like, what's going on?
They mess up the whole formula.
To mess up the whole format. So it's like we as music guru now, we know we party guru, because you have really party people. Them don't really understand, so you have real party people, people who love party. Like we just love music and them in tune. So them know,
Right.
hey, when we hear these like a better in the dark, me expect to hear like a little segment of that. We just
Right.
want to hear a
Right.
better in the
You
dark
gotta play
and
3 or 4, just not
yeah,
one. Yeah.
yeah. And then them just because they will play it and just because they don't really understand the groove. Because they want to
Right.
see these young DJs want to see people jumping around and I understand say, hey, as long as they have people moving,
Yeah. You
they
got it.
winning.
Hmm.
Like, you
That's
know,
true.
so that's where it like as we said, we used to Wall of practice, the early juggling, we emphasize on that because that's like the start. Because if you
Right.
want to have a good start, then the thing you don't have to worry, you can't do anything.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
you have
That's
a good,
come. I come for the
you have
early
a good
part, and then
start.
I'm going with it too crowded and it's too hot. I'd be like, I can't do it. But the early that formula, when people do, when they give up that format, and it's like a hardcore party in itself, even though it's not up to that level, but people will still be moving. And then hardcore dudes will be coming out themselves, just like
Yeah.
shout shout to them, make some hardcore dudes just come up out themselves and be like, just bust up blank.
Yeah.
Music in that place. Could you imagine, like, we only just started having these phones and recording, but there was times with parties where if you had your phone to video, off the hook. Off
Like,
the hook.
which I thought me have so many memories, me can't even like pick my favorite. Like, because it's like so many good memories. So it was
Yeah.
like, oh, I could pick my favorite, you know? But I did remember when we played with Radigan, when you know
Okay.
everybody was like, oh you guys gonna keep up with Radigan, and you know.
Right.
But I remember that, and then yeah remember remember the clash, cause
Who did you guys clash? Because you won a trophy, right?
yeah we win two trophy we clash with Black
What,
Star.
the number one LA sound, right? Y'all
Yeah,
won for
yeah,
LA's number one sound.
yeah. We win some and we lose some, cause we never win I think we never win a fly clash. We never know a fly clash in, but we never win fly clash yet. But we always
Oh,
enter. I don't know remember name a fly clash, but we never win that
and
clash. But
you
we
said that
enter.
Tommy won one.
Not with us.
Tommy got somebody. He got stuff from people that ain't here no more. That's the killer part with Tommy. He got
Yeah,
some. He got some dub plates
Yeah.
What?
Only. Let me tell you, only two person that get the better of us in a clash was it was the LA Rumble. Yeah. Yeah,
LA
we never
Rumble.
win a LA Rumble, even though like we never win a LA Rumble because it was like, because back then it was like a little bias thing because you know they look like to separate the crowd, this Jamaican and Belizean thing, you know they like to do that,
Yeah.
you know they
Because
like
you
to
see,
do that.
isn't it crazy to see how like first it was like reggae parties. I mean, it was Jamaican parties. I remember going to Jamaican house parties more than dances. It was house parties, naming ceremony. You know, it was like that kind of thing. Then it evolved to where they started putting on shows, bringing artists. But in those parties, it was like a lot of just Jamaicans a little bit, and then soon the Belizeans started coming and to see the Belizeans DJs, coming to the parties, patriotic, and they was watching the vibe, and then just a couple of them was like, you know what, let's throw our own party, okay, and just took over the whole scene. I mean, Belizean parties was everywhere.
Yeah, because
There
we
was
used to.
it wasn't
'Cause-
no Jamaican parties.
all right,
It was
listen. You see, when we got here, we used to love party with the Belizean them. And we still do, because guess what? The Belizean them like to party. You know, as you
they
know,
like to
Jamaican
party.
party
They be
them.
standing up. They ain't watching nothing.
Yeah, Jamaican party. So we used to like party with the Belizean them. Anywhere the party there, to Vermont, like
Right.
like
Right there.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I know about
Uh,
Vermont, and then we used to go to this spot here over a restaurant named Daddy Tracy.
oh,
You know, we
Daddy,
used to go to Daddy Tracy.
Daddy Tracy was the sweetest. Okay.
Yeah, we used to go to Daddy Tracy. Until they shoot it up, we said, no, sir.
Right. Right.
Uh-uh.
Ooh,
That's the night when we stop go our backyard party when them shoot up Daddy Tracy yard. You know what I'm
that
saying?
was a
That,
boy.
that was the night. But we love party with Belizean cause them dance. You know, rather than the Jamaican them like, yes.
And they enjoy all music.
Yeah.
All music.
So we used to like, get love party with the we say you say yes, I want Belizean party, that means say yes, we can play a certain music. Cause certain music a Jamaican party, like you have to differentiate the party them. We used to kind of differentiate the party them because we know one time people come for party, then people know say, yo, some people are some rock grooving people.
Right.
People like certain crowd are grooving crowd, and a dance crowd. You know?
Right. They just want to groove all night
Yeah, they
long.
want to groove all night, and to them that are them dancing and them enjoy that. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
But we used to like love party with we was like a love party the Belizean them cause them used to party them dance, and then
Right.
there was the younger crowd too, cause the Jamaica crowd was kind of more, you know
Older, yeah.
yeah, more mature. I'm not say older.
Well, I mean, they was older than the young Belizeans that would be in the party.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they would kick back and be watching them get on the floor. Some of the ladies would be like, they wasn't as, they would be watching the young, their little thing. And then when the older son come there, get in front of them and be like,
yeah.
look, what used to be funny is to be in a party and they play certain songs and the young people don't know what's going on. They would be just staring. Because, we used to have the world dance, the tati, all these books. They didn't know none of that. They would just be standing there looking like, what's going on when when those songs used to come on. And it used to be so funny because they didn't know what to do. Even now, when certain songs come on now and I start doing it all, they be like, I'm like, I know what I'm doing over here. This dance go with this song.
But hey, Lady B, you've been like ever since I could say ever since I could remember I know you. I can ever since.
I've been on this scene since I was 17, 18.
Yeah, ever since I know you. Like I like I ever since I can't remember a time when like
Yeah,
like
man, for real.
in my history in LA when we was like okay, we remember like
Yeah. Everywhere. Because you know what? The thing is that even while we're out partying, like how we're friends, there's a sense of family that we all have because we would be around each other all the time. Like, far as our good time, the holidays, we throwing a party for the holidays, we throwing a party for your close, one of the people that we know, their baby, we get there, Tasmania Sound is in the house, what's up? You know what I mean? So it would just be like a circle. So we all know each other for over the years. Um, Let me see. What was your first show that you guys like DJ out of California?
Oh, that was New York. Our
How was
first major show, like our first like major show was New York.
that? New York. I remember people started coming from New York over here straight up to the
It was
parties.
Queens, New York, and I think it was like around the winter time. So
Mm,
Queens, New York, we reached New York, and it was like a blazer and jeans affair.
okay.
Yeah, I never forgot that, like that. And that was the year when time I remember the songs too, because the New York in the DJs in New York try to sabotage us. Like try to hit the turntable and the fucking nigga keep jumping.
What?
That was the year when time I think the year when the Lovers Rock was running the place. That was like when Fifth Element them that run the place. I don't remember
Right.
the friend of them, Richie Spice
Oh
them.
yeah.
That
Oh
when
yeah.
time
Forget yourself.
Jack Cure them that run the place. Longing for, them that era
Yeah. What am I longing for?
when it was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
culture song. And that was, yeah, New York, Queens, New York, around Robin. And that one of the probably the second time Jigga ever drink, cause we went to that party and Jigga have a little flu, and it was, cause it was cold.
Right.
And that was the time that was like the second time he ever drink. When we was coming up foreign and
So he doesn't drink.
no, I don't drink.
He,
I'm not drinking
some
enough.
Yo, sometimes you be thinking that he drunk like a mug because he be used to go
No,
in on the mic.
nigga don't drink and don't smoke. That was
That's his natural. That's why he's so wicked because that's his natural him.
yeah, that's natural. That's that natural vibes the man they have. Like
Let me tell you something. I don't think. Let me see. I think probably when I seen him on the street. But other than that, when it comes to party, I ain't never seen his eyes. Okay, because the man stays cool in his shades.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
man.
said party time. That's
Party
my
time.
version too. Big up yourself, Jigga. You know.
That was party in New York. Like then we go there, and then cause one thing with we always have our LA swag. Cause we create
Right.
that
Of course.
thing.
Y'all
Yeah, they
got
can't
to.
they can't say if every selector from coast to coast to talk the truth. We came
Yeah.
on
Come back.
swagging coast to coast. Like,
Right.
even the great Jagabee used to be like, yo, you guys remind me so much of me. Cause, like that's how I used to do it.
Right. Y'all was come with them suits though. Y'all was
Yeah. So even then in New York, we went to New York, like, yeah. And cause back then, it's not like now these little selectors, like as I said, the selectors back then that used to like emphasizing dressing, it was like Jaga B and
right.
some of that selector like Jerry Sweetness. I
Yeah.
could tell you, like I could tell you them, and this is a real issue. No matter who them, they wasn't into fashion.
Right.
He was into fashion because Jigga was into fashion long time because he used to like the club scene in Jamaica. You know what I say? Hot nigga from long time. Because when I come to America, came to America out of school. So I was like a teenager. I came, yeah, 19. Like, yeah,
Okay.
19 and 19, 20. I used to, they used to have to, if I wasn't DJing, I couldn't even go to Jamaica Gold.
Okay. Right. How old are you right now?
Ah, almost 40.
That's it. I'm gonna say you gotta be almost 40 now.
Yeah, almost 40.
And you
That's
couldn't
40.
get into Jamaica Gold. That's crazy.
Yeah, like,
That's
yeah, yeah. And that was, yeah, so the New York party there, we shut it down. Yeah. Yeah, we shut down
yeah.
the New York party there. A certain selector they try sabotage, a big name selector. Even when he was with Virgin, he was acting funny. He was hitting every time the song he was hitting the turntable because them time he was using needle, we was using like turntables. So when they hit the
Yeah.
console, the needle jump. So then the
Y'all was
music would
moving with
skip.
the records, huh?
Yeah, then the music would skip, and the guy continued doing that. So
So, how many of you guys? Who all went with you guys for that show?
oh no, it was me and Jigger, and
Just
I
you and
think
Jigga?
yeah, and my beer man had come along that time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
me
Bigger
and Jigger and
right.
beer man had come along.
That's a point right there. Yeah. So okay. Let's say we done rain all over LA with the sound. Um, what I want to ask you, far as what's the biggest artist that you guys brought?
Beer
Tasmania
man.
Sound. Who? Beanie Man.
Yeah, beer man.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Cause I'm the king of the dance hall. We brought the best.
Oh, okay.
We bring the best. We bring the best DJs and the best selectors.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
y'all
I
did.
said that. We
You
can
guys was the ones that start bringing selectors, different selectors to town on that level, you know, because it was
no.
like a movie. It was movie like in them times parties. It became like really like a movie. You know, you had to really watch your car to know what's going on. The flyers on your
Yeah, but to,
feed the
to
street.
like like some shows we not keep, but the show that we promote and was like probably one of the biggest show was like Beanie Man. Like that was one of the biggest show. Like what I said, the biggest show for us.
And where was that at? You
I
remember
was
where
at
it was at?
Chateau. Chateau, the great
At the
Chateau
Chateau?
Ballroom. Yeah, the
Okay.
great Chateau Ballroom.
Okay.
That Chateau
Great.
Beanie Man show was like, yeah. And you know we bring
Yeah.
that my thing now, for my pink and white, because I've been doing pink and white probably like 10 years.
10 years. What?
Yeah.
Tell us why you choose pink and white. Why was
And
that your
it
color?
was inspired by my baby mother.
Okay,
It
go
was
ahead.
inspired by her.
You picked a good one. You know that. Think of yourself, Lottie, entrepreneur. I'm telling you, so beautiful. Okay, so she inspired that. That was a good. That's a good look. Okay, the when I went there the first time, I said all the men in the white and the ladies in the pink. Once you got in there, it really looked good. Like
And that the first pink and white was actually round robin.
round robin. Okay,
Yeah, it was
okay.
actually round robin because that's where it started.
And so you guys did it every year for how many years?
Like, to be frank, probably like 9 years straight.
9 years.
Yeah.
Look at this year staple on the scene, okay? 9 years, you guys. This is Lady B, you guys, the music link. We're here talking with Chinna of Tasmanian Sound. And from the reggae scene in Los Angeles, he was the one who his staple show was the pink and white dance. Every year, pink and white, beautiful fuchsia white. If you guys saw the video at the beginning of the interview, so beautiful. And I used to be dressing, honey. Everybody, it made everybody like you have to go shopping, okay?
Yeah.
Shopping, okay, to get in that thing, okay, to make sure because you know the video Tommy meant, you know he was gonna be on the scene, video and said to make sure you look good.
Yes. Yes. You know what? You know, in that time, in that era, we kind of create a culture. Because in that same era, we created like the balloons in parties. When we used to go to parties and we go to parties and you have balloons and you know like
To the next level.
nobody in America nobody used to put no balloons in the parties.
Okay.
Like California started a revolution. No, you will go to parties and everybody have balloons all over the states. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then
Right.
would I use the balloon them as forward. Like that's why we use it. That's one of the balloon them did it like they would have served two purposes. They're there for decoration and then they there for forward. Whenever somebody hear their favorite song, they could pop a balloon. You
I
know?
would be getting scared thinking somebody's shooting. I look and it'd be the ladies over there with their lighter.
Yeah. Are we
I
the
would be
are we the
like,
nails?
look, I done been in LA in a few parties where, you know, the thing went the other way. So I'll be like, you know, let's see all the good people in the house tonight. But a couple of times I heard pop up and there's a female over there with her lighter. Lighting
Yeah.
the balloon mask when she
And
hear her
believe
son.
me, that's a revolution across America because everybody come to
Do
California and live with that. Like we Californian can say, hey, we start that trend and we can say, yo, we start that trend where we have the party decorated with balloon. You know what I'm saying?
hey, what was it like? You know for a fact that, and you guys reign while y'all been, consistently on a flyer almost every week. You have people here coming from New York, from Florida, like straight up. LA used to be like the place to come to a dance.
Yep. And then we would be in Midtown, so we would get every opportunity. We would get like, would I get a lot of opportunity. Cause we even did an All-Star weekend at the Sunset Marquis. We did an All-Star
Man,
week up there. I think the hotel on the rooftop on Sunset, and that was like a big thing.
look,
All-Star
stepping it up.
weekend. And then we even did TOK video that was shot in LA. That was shot
Yeah,
on BT, so that was like a highlight for us. Cause we was like, yo, we are watching BT and we was in the video, and like,
Tasmania's found.
yeah,
Okay, okay. So now let's get to, okay. This whole time, um, the entrepreneurship for is on your own. Like, when did you start branching out to do things on your own?
like everybody used to do music, but
Hmm.
as I say, each one of us still have a creative mind. So each one of us still have a different passion, you know.
Hmm.
Everybody have a different passion out of it. But me, my entrepreneurship, would I say, would I start from, would I start from Taz, and then, you
The
know,
story.
yeah, the record store, and then after the record store, it was the mother of my lovely kids, them have a nice
Beauty salon.
hair salon.
Hair salon. Mm-hmm.
So it was like, so it was like, it
Was there.
was in the ear.
Yeah.
It was in the year, like, she used to have a hair salon, and for a couple of years, so it wasn't like just for a short period of time.
Right.
It was just like just the other day, you know?
And then she was like right next door to Tasmania, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
she was like right next door. So it was
Yeah.
like a one stop, like, So then
That was
that was
on
like
the
another
block.
history. That was like another a whole other thing again. Like, like we was like right next door to each other. She was
Right.
doing her thing, and I was in supportive of her, because that was her passion. Hear her passion. Even though
Yeah.
no, she a big cook. Hear her passion. That's
Okay.
her thing.
She a bigger boy. She got me. She a big cook. Trust me. What? So, as far as the to the to the food thing, we talked about Chinna. You guys, he's one of LA's own major sound, Tasmanian, one of the DJs from Tasmania Sound, and now he has his own food business that he's doing now that we want to share with you guys also. But in the family, they also have a food truck in the family, and I'm one of their favorite customers.
Yeah.
I want to say big up Holy Mother Vegan Truck, you guys. You guys got to go out to Leimert Park. Look, 4 or 5 days, 7 days a week. I don't know. Go to their Instagram, Holy Mother Vegan, and then she'll let you know whichever day she's out there. You guys got to try the Holy Mother Vegan burger. You guys got to try everything. And now they got some new onion rings on the thing. The onion rings is to die for. That's all I can say. Go there. Go Yo, the onion rings have killed my burger. I love the Holy Mother Vegan burger, but the onion rings just okay. So for on your own, like she's a big cook. We know she got it down pat. But this new adventure that you got, what's the name of your new adventure?
Winners.
Winners.
Yeah, cause like back in the DJ, we always try to put like a little spice to the name. So
Mm-hmm.
back when I was used to DJ, I used to be like, oh, Chinna, the girls them dinner, you know.
All right. Just been the line.
And that's how Jigga got his name too. Jigga was like Jigga the most famous, like, because he was famous, like, So
You know him.
yeah, so that's when it started, and then you know I started when I first came to America. Tazat gave me this Marcus Garvey book, so I was used to read Marcus Garvey, because just like how I'm a Ras, I have my concept of life. I have a Rasta philosophy, the way I go about things. You know, like we might not have the locks, but my concept and my way of life is Rasta. But has given me that book.
Right.
You know, after years of reading it, like down on me, I read this famous quote by Marcus. With confidence, you win before you start.
Okay.
I was like, what? If confident, you win before you start. Oh, then me are the winner then. So,
That's true.
so me say that from then, no more China the girls up there, China the winner.
Chinna the winner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
China
man.
the winner. Like, yeah, that's where like we come from and say, yo, China the winner, cause me always I got walk and talk with confidence. Anybody know me know say well confident. Yeah, not like
Okay.
me go on like say, yeah, cause me quick for say me wrong and me quick for whatever, but me well confident about myself.
That's my thing. When you understand you, when you unsure yourself, then it'll show in everything you do. But when you understand you, how you walk, what looks good on you, what you're comfortable with. Like even my hair, people used to question me. I am at one. I understand my look. I understand myself. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? So once you're okay with yourself, then it makes everything else okay. Because when you
Yep,
move it, you're not sure, then everything gonna be unsure. You know what I'm saying?
everything I gotta be unsure. So I always try to be confident. I'm always confident and always try to be positive.
Okay. So what we want to do now is share with the people your new adventure here. We have a special commercial here. We got a special commercial we're gonna share with the people. You guys, this is his new adventure right here, you guys. We got a special commercial right here. Okay, hold on. Make sure my uh-oh. And I can Let me start it back, you guys. Here
Are
we
you
go.
guys enjoy the commercial? Let me get some more water.
Okay. And all I can tell you is that these are the winners, okay? This is uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. This is Chinna's. Chinna, big up yourself, Chinna, you done know. His winners, jerk chicken, jerk wings, okay? Dinner. It's the authentic Jamaican style. It ain't too hot. It says hot on here, but it's not too hot. Oh my God. It's so delicious. Mm, 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 mm. Chinna, big up yourself. Mm-hmm. Chinna, hold on. Let me play it again because I was tripping. Hold on. Let me see.
I
I
love
want them
that
to get the
commercial.
fullness of this video. These are the winners, okay? This is uh-oh. Come on, y'all. This is Chinna's. Chinna, big up yourself, Chinna, you done know. His winners, jerk chicken, jerk wings. Winners. Okay? Yeah, it's the authentic Jamaican style. It ain't too hot. It says hot on here, but it's not too hot. Oh my God, it's so delicious. Mm, 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 mm. Chinna, big up yourself. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys, y'all got it right there. Commercial for Chinna's winners, his chicken dinners.
Winner.
Hey, let me tell you, I was so surprised that they were so good. You guys, how many come in the package now? How many do you have it now in the package?
All right, now, because since the start of the year, I used to last year I used to have like 12 in here.
Yeah, I
But
had 13. Okay, somebody
that
miscounted.
was a special box.
But you guys, they pre-cooked and um, you warm them.
Charger.
You just warm them in the microwave. It was like 2 minutes, I think. And once I took it out and I dipped it in my ranch, oh my God, it was delicious. I thought it'd be like, all right. And it's not that same jerk what it's like super hot. It's like a good tasting jerk. And it's got a little, you know, thing to it, but it ain't hot, hot. And it's so good, you know, so good.
I
What
appreciate
made
that.
you what made you come about? Look, I was in shock. You saw I was really like, that was no acting over there. I was like, this is really good. Okay, didn't I tell you how to get another one? Take to work, my coworker like, it was so funny. Like, what you got? I'm all about the microwave, like, just chill, just chill. So good. So what brought that idea?
Oh, like the idea came from traveling again.
Okay.
Like traveling again. And then like I've I think the most people eat jerk in America is in Chicago.
Okay.
Yes. So it was in Chicago when it dawned on me. It was like, yeah, say we can start package jerk chicken. It's like it dawned on me right there. So
But the wing style was like perfect.
yeah,
The
but
wing style.
then it dawned on me because being me, then it was like it was an idea, but then everybody was like, uh, who gonna cook the wings?
Right.
Car for whatever reason, I don't want to disclose right now.
Okay. Okay.
It's just
Right.
like,
Right.
oh, we're gonna cook the wings. So me and my friend that we grow together, he's from Jamaica, and I link him with the idea, and it was like,
Hmm.
oh, brilliant. And him,
Yeah.
him saw my vision, and the two will come together because this has been like, to be exact, 4 years in the making.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing because I started as bug first. I started with a bug first, and for me, I wanted perfection.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
So
it's the packaging is so professional. You got all the ingredients on there. The color is beautiful. It's got the island style. Everything is like, it's good. It's good. Let's share with the people like the fact that you make it. You're not like in a backyard hooking this up. You guys make this at a professional place, right?
yeah, we are making it a commercial kitchen.
Commercial kitchen, you
Yeah, we're
guys.
making it a commercial kitchen, and it's also FDA approved. Like
Hmm.
you know, like insurance, everything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Legitimate
Yeah,
businessman.
legit, like, yeah, because we're dealing with a food product here. As I said, this is 4 year in the making, so I did all my research
Yeah.
before I even present it to anybody, because I had it.
Yeah.
Anybody who know me for them 4 years, they would have known. So that's all I talk about. Hey, because
The wing.
my thing is a frozen food company. It's like Winner's Food.
Right.
'Cause I'm just starting with the jerk chicken, because
Right.
I'm coming with other flavor of jerk chicken. I'm coming with other flavor of jerk chicken, and I'm coming with like a meal.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the jerk chicken is just like my starter.
Hey, those packages. I now tell the people right now. It's in a few stores already, right?
Yes, it's in a few stores. To be exact, it's in a store out here in Ontario where I live. And for those who in LA, it's in Right Choice.
The right
Right
choice.
now,
You guys, if y'all want to try his wings, you guys want to try it out. This is your virgin. He's doing something good here, and trust me, this thing right here is sweet, and you would enjoy. You would be so after you taste it, you would be even more proud of him because it's good. It ain't even no joke. It's really good. The packaging is good and it's good. You just warm it up. Like if y'all want some quick take to lunch kind of thing, or even home, you know what I'm saying? Just get you two. It's enough in there for dinner for the kids with a little side food. The wings is good.
and that's
Good.
one of the things too what really drive me, because I'm like, hey, I'm Jamaican, and I have to be, if I want to get some wings, for my kids at the store, I gotta get some barbecue wings.
Right. No jerk wings.
No jerk wings.
Right.
So I'm
That's why
like,
I never even heard of it. Do you know when I had it at the park and everybody's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "They was like, where you get that from?" It was so funny. That's why I was like, "Oh, you got to set up a truck out here because me just walking with it." And somebody said, "What's that in your bag?" And I said, "Oh," and I started sharing it. They was like, "Where you get them? Can I get them right now?" And I was like, "That's so funny," because I'm like, "He just gave me this one right now." I was like, "You got." They was ready for them, you know, and because in the wing style, you haven't had like, see now you setting it off because people hadn't been doing the jerk wings like that.
no,
Not that size.
that's why I've been so delicate with it. Like I don't try to, because it's like, it's black owned and independent. So
Right.
been
Wait,
trying to be,
hold on a second.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have my package and I just couldn't throw it away, you guys. I had to keep it because I was so
Wow,
proud.
Lady B.
I
Yo,
was so proud.
thumbs up for that, Lady B. We not lie.
I'm so proud of you guys to see the colors of red, gold, and green. You know what I'm saying? This is his wings. You guys, if you guys want to try them, go to the right choice on Crenshaw.
Yeah, the
He
right
has them in
person.
stock there. And how much is the
You
package?
can call me. One of them will pull up, cause I saw you go. Wherever one of there, as long as you're in California, I will pull up.
And wait, did that number on there? That number is working. I gave it out last time.
Yep. One
The
800 the winner.
say the number again.
1877 the winner.
The winner, DI.
Yeah, the winner.
The winner.
DIWINNA.
And you can look, you guys, look at his package in here. You see that? Y'all,
Yeah, good old nutritional
y'all see,
facts.
y'all see the garlic up there? You guys see this? All the nutritional facts, you guys, right there. Then it's showing you right here. You could put it in the oven or microwave it. You see what I'm saying?
Preferable. I would prefer they put it in the microwave because then you get that
The
natural taste.
the natural taste. Okay, look here. It shows you here, oven or microwave. It shows you, you guys. This is my little finger. You know, when I was eating. Never mind that part. But look at all this. Look how beautiful it is. You got the microwave and the oven setting. You know what I'm saying? And then back to the front, you guys. Look at there. So we're here to share with you guys today. You know what I'm saying? Businessman. He's trying to put this in stores all around the world, whatever. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
it's actually a global. It's a global brand because anywhere there is reggae music, there is jerk chicken.
Right. Jerk chicken.
Yeah, you can't have reggae music without jerk chicken. That's impossible.
Without That's true. And but you got jerk wings. You done changed the game. You
Yeah,
done changed the game. And they're so delicious, you guys. I just have to just share with you guys because I'm proud of him too. And the thing is, just like how you see a Tasmania moving, they always have to dress to kill, making sure they come in to perform. Look at his packaging. It's performing, right? It's performing. Big time. You see the red, gold, and green? Yo, look at
yeah.
the wings on the bad boy.
Yo,
You hear?
I appreciate you keeping the box, Lady B. That means so much to
Yeah.
me. Like, that means that, like, yeah, she didn't even throw it away. She kept.
Nah, man. I had to keep because I'm so proud of your packaging. Like, because you guys, the wings in the middle, this kind of wraps around it, and it sits on the inside like that. And it was just like, this is not like he just put in the bag and was like, "Yo, y'all buy some of my wings." This took work. This means that he really went to work. Like he
Yeah,
said, that he studied. So presentation, you guys, it's everything. So he made
everything.
sure that this is universal. Not just Jamaicans alone would grab it. You know what I'm saying? You can see some people from Japan. You know what I'm saying?
I try to make it as corporate. As I said, it's 4 years what I work going into it.
Hmm.
Like the concept, because I changed the concept because when I just got this idea, I wanted to start it like really big. Like
Hmm.
anybody we are going a business for the first time, I always think,
Right.
oh, we have to start big. Like no, like like I'm gonna get our first lick down. Like no, 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 no. You don't know what you do. You're not ready for that yet.
Right. Right.
Yeah, because when I was making the chicken, when I got the idea, I think it was like so simple. I could call up one of those people who cook. I don't know the character. I don't remember the character right now, but
Okay.
I could
Just call him up to go cook it up for you.
call him up and tell him, hey, I want you guys to make some jerk chicken. So, being me, I'm doing my research. I try to call this company. I call Crafts Food. Crafts Food. I said, Crafts Food, I want to make some jerk chicken. They said, uh,
They don't even know how to do it.
yeah, no, they said I didn't sell them jerk chicken because you can't tell, I tell them I want to
It's secret.
make some
Okay.
chicken because it got to be a DBA, a non-disclosure agreement. So
Right.
when I
Y'all
called
hear
them,
this
they was
businessman?
like, okay, to start the grill, to start the grill, we have to start off with 25,000 pounds.
Mm.
I was like, what? That's the minimum.
Uh,
So
so
I wasn't even nowhere near there, but I play along. Cause I
okay.
told them they was like, okay, 20. I was like, okay. Even though it was a shock value to me, I was like, okay, so okay, we will start with the minimum. So then when they was like, okay, do you have a warehouse? Where you gonna store it? So I was like, wow, they got me right there because I didn't thought of that one. Like, where you
Okay.
gonna store it? So then they was like, okay. So I said, no. Then I catch on. I said, okay, I have a warehouse because then I was living in the city of industry. So I was like, hey, I'm living in the city of industry, and gave them my address and everything. And they was like, okay, we're gonna stop by one day. And I was like, what? Because the guy was fascinated. Because let me tell you, the guy was fascinated with jerk chicken.
Right.
Fascinated. They was like jerk
Yeah.
chicken. Like, ooh, I gotta stop by and taste it.
Because
So
that this whole idea for it to be wings. Come on now.
yeah.
Everybody likes jerk chicken.
So then I told the guy, he said he was gonna come by. So I was like, man, I don't have nowhere for him to go. I don't have no for him to go. So when he called me back, probably like a few days later, be like, oh, I want to stop by your company to see what you guys all about. And mind me, this is a manager guy from Crafts Food.
Okay, big time.
No, no, not lie. It's not Crafts. It's what's his name? I think it's Gold Food, not Crafts.
A gold food.
Gold Food. I think, yeah, Golds. And he was the manager because I had to speak to the manager, and he was like, because he was fascinated with the jerk thing because he went to Jamaica on vacation.
Okay.
So he called me and said, "Oh, I want to stop by. I'm gonna be in Walnut or Diamond Bar, so I want to stop by." So I'm like, "What? This guy want to stop by? I don't have no location, nothing. It was just at the time it was just an idea." So the moral of the story of that was like, yeah, yeah. Think big. Business don't start big. Business starts small.
Right.
No matter how
Okay.
you feel like, oh, you want to start a business and you feel like, oh, we have to start on this gigantic level. No, it don't work like that.
That because it's like you supposed to already have stores that lined up waiting for your merchandise,
Yeah.
all that.
I think, because that was the thing, because they always tell us, say, yo, the dream is free.
Right.
You can dream all you want.
That's true.
But the work,
Different thing.
yeah, it's a different thing. You could dream all you want. You could think whatever you want, all you want. But the physical, the practical is a whole nother different story. A lot of people don't have that.
That's true.
Because we can think like, oh yes, it's gonna go like that. It's never.
Yeah.
It's never go like, oh, we assume it. Oh, it's gonna go.
Okay. So what was your first? Was this your first packaging, or did you have another one before this one?
Yeah, that was like my first official packaging because I didn't want to
Packaging.
put it out without, because I tried. I said I was gonna me gonna do a bag first
Hmm.
after extensive research. I'm do a lot of research. Like, would have
Yeah.
as me going to the grocery store, me gone down on the freezer department and look and see how them package them thing. You know?
Hmm.
And my mind was so futuristic because I was like,
Hey, it stands out. If it was in the grocery store, I'd be like, "What is that? Look how it stands out." Now the
no,
picture. Where you get the picture from? Tell me about this picture. But glad.
yeah, the picture, as I
Look
said,
on the picture for jerk wings, y'all.
that
It
was
just look.
because now, like you see, after extensive research showed me that like majority of the food
Mm-hmm.
place is either in a red or yellow.
Okay.
Every corporate food place have a yellow or red on their
It's
logo.
there now.
On their logo, because that after extensive research, it showed me that people eat with them eyes, and those are the colors those are the colors like who make people like would I say make people hungry.
Yeah.
Like it's like a mind thing. So after extensive research, it showed me say okay, you know, and then it
Yeah.
really makes sense because if you really think back, you can't think of another corporation we don't have a yellow or a red
Red.
in their logo. Not one.
As far as food go,
As
yeah,
far as
definitely.
food goes.
Yeah.
Because it's like a mind thing. And after I said, so I was like, okay, then my back, everything keeping, because, as I said, me have the Rasta concept about me and the Rasta way of life. So it was like, okay, perfect.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Get it done.
So what about the guy who was working with you? So when you came with the packaging, when y'all first, what was y'all vibe like when y'all first had the packaging? It's like, yo, see it there?
No, no, no. You can't. Not even the packaging. It was start like the logo first, because
The logo.
the logo was trying. Because I have a few logos. I have a few logos. I have a few logos first. Because at first
That's the chicken.
they wanted to give me a Rasta chicken, and I didn't think that was appropriate.
Okay. Even though we know how it go, but still.
Yeah,
And they
that.
said it to the authentic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Jamaican jerk. Authentic. Let y'all know that's the real taste right there. The real ingredients. You understand? Real ingredient. So now, as far as your work, how hard is it to put it inside the stores?
very hard.
Very hard.
Things say like
Yeah.
you have a new product now, so only upside to it. It's not like in a lot of people don't have a lot of stores don't have jerk chicken.
Right.
So that's like an
So
upside to
it's
it.
new.
But to get it in like a big chain, you got to go
Yeah.
to corporate, which
Oh,
I'm in dialect with Walmart now. I just have to meet their requirements to be in their
okay.
marketplace, not to be in their actual store, but their marketplace is where they go to get goods, new product to put in their store. So
Okay.
they
You
offer
got.
me, I'm in dialect with them to be in their marketplace. I'm not in there with them because I gotta meet their requirements,
Okay.
which I haven't as yet because they sent me the invite. I just haven't
Okay.
meet their requirements yet because that's a big corporation and it requires so much. That's another thing too. Like you would be like, oh, just no. They require like like physical paperwork, and them for them paperwork have to be official. It have to come from higher up.
Yeah.
Like like so there's no shortcut to for them thing because there is a professional company. So as I said, I'm in dialect with them and I'm trying to meet their requirements.
Okay. Well, for what I can see, you know, God is good as He's on your side. Definitely, He's working. You know, He let your vision, hey, come to life. You know what I'm saying? And everything's so perfect. This sitting like everything else is in the major stores. You guys, we want you guys to support him in every way you can. Because the more you guys want it, the more they're gonna see the demand and have to be down for the cause. You guys, can y'all see him worldwide, all up in New York in the
Yeah, semi
freezing cold?
national, not even worldwide, just national, just national. Right?
Well, just
If it's even
not.
if it's even in California, cause we got like 32 million people over here in Cali.
Yeah,
It's
just
even like
in
if I
California,
even
you
went
guys.
statewide.
This is our brother, entrepreneur, and he's doing something good. He's sharing something good. Look at the culture vibes, and it ain't them doing it with y'all own stuff. It's him doing it, and it's coming from them. You know what I mean? Jamaican man himself. entrepreneur who's doing this on his own. You know what I'm saying? With his family support, but it's a very good look, you guys. So he's at the right choice, and you can link him. Go to his Instagram page, Chinna Winner Jerk Chicken Dinners, right? What is it? Your
Winners.
Instagram. Winners.
Yeah, winners.
Just Winners, your Instagram.
Yeah, winners jerk chicken is my Instagram.
Winners Jerk Chicken. Winners Jerk Chicken is his Instagram. You guys link him because you guys will have some at your little parties, birthday parties, whatever. You know, support him. You know, sometimes when we're doing things, it's not what we're gonna get. It's the love you get out, give out. Sometime where you get love back. And this is somebody where it could have been you with an idea, and you just need your fellow friends, whoever, to support you. This is a big thing. This is a big thing. He stepped out on faith with his dreams. Look at the packaging, so beautiful, and it's a good product. It's very good. So, Tina, big of yourself, and wish you continuous success. You and the family and your family unit. So just beautiful. We love the Holy Mother Vegan Truck. Your family-owned business. You guys are doing good right there. You guys are winning and winning and winning. You know what I'm saying? And just
Winner,
stay
winner.
strong and stay together and keep supporting each other, because these steps that you guys are doing on your own is something that would be hard for people to do without support. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are doing what y'all love, a passionate thing, and being able to do it and take care of you guys selves. So I wish you guys more success in everything that's going on with you guys. And for this right here, I want to see big. You have to go on the what you call that show where they have the you know the show when you have the ideas and they support you.
Oh
That
yeah, I signed up, but they didn't request. They didn't.
no, keep
Uh,
doing it.
Shark
Keep
Tank.
the Shark Tank. Keep doing it. They need to bring you on in, because
Yeah, I
trust me,
signed
this is
up.
a
I signed up
universal.
for it, but they didn't. They
This is
didn't accept me as yet.
yeah, as of yet. Let's say as of yet, because
Yeah, as
this
of
is
yet.
universal. Because if it was them, people doing it, it would be faster. We should
Because
be able to do it.
believe me, because that's why I've been so. I kind of be. I haven't have a website yet because I'm being
Yeah.
delicate. I don't want a bigger
Too
investor
fast.
see it, and then because this world work on ideas.
Right.
That's what run mankind.
Right.
Like
True.
ideas. That's what flew with us. Like we always have ideas, people. So we have to like kind of protect it, even though we know it's gonna come. Somebody else gonna do it, but I gotta try. We have to try
Real
to secure
man.
it where it's like yes, them will come with it, but more and be ahead.
Right.
I want to be ahead of the game. I want to be like, okay, I know it's gonna come. People's gonna follow suit because that's what it is. You know, because
Yeah.
just like bread, people have so much kind of different bread pan shelf, but the one of them
Right.
sell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I want to be the leading maker.
Yeah.
I want to be the guy who would be like, yeah,
Look at
I
you.
started this
Go with your
revolution.
bad self, Cheddar. You know what I'm saying? You're a family man. You lead by example, even for your children so beautiful. But to hear this spice in you to be like, I want to make sure I'm there, and you're doing the works. You know what I'm saying? It's so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up, man. Because you know what I'm saying? You're a man now. You're in position to do things, and you really, even your son. He was doing his juices. That entrepreneurship. You just laying it out there. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's about living. If we're not able to do the things that we love to do, then why are we here? You know what I'm saying? If it comes to you and you're able, this is how I look at it too. Like, I'm not measuring and stuff, but if it's put in front of me and I'm able to do it and they don't take from me and I have joy from it, then I step out on faith and I do it to how
No.
I can do it.
Hey, no, we can't have a different conversation because it's not like, oh, we're not people like, oh, we're free spirited. We're not like society people. Because
Right.
people could be like, oh, I'm majoring that. Who tell you majoring something is just because you go somewhere and get a certificate to tell you that, But
Wait, you know what? I want to share one little thing. There was a young man who had got hit by a car or something, and he lived out of state. His family was telling him to come home, and he was like on live, and he was crying to his family to tell him that he's here in LA and he's been doing music. He produced an album. He produced some music for a television show, and they wanted him to produce something else. And if he leave, that he was going to lose that opportunity. His family was like, they need to be there and care for him. He was crying on his live. Let me tell you what the man said. It was so inspiring. He was like, "This is something I'm trying to do for the family." He said that I didn't go to school for this. I never majored in this. He said, but what I'm doing, what I'm able to do, they paid me and they want to pay me some more. He was all like, I can't leave. He was all like, this I've been studying on my own, learning all this on my own is paying off right now. And it was crazy. He said, he kept saying, I didn't go to school. He said, I didn't go to school for this. He said, I wasn't trained for this. He said, but they're paying me for what I'm doing, what I've learned. He was like, they pay me. I was just like, wow. This just goes to show you, regardless to if you go to school for it, don't say it doesn't mean that you're not capable of.
Yeah, because that's what we can't be defined by society.
Hmm.
Like we can't like okay, make society define us.
Yeah.
Cause and that's what like enough people we do being a parent, people make society like dictate all them kids. Like cause everybody have different brilliancy.
Right.
People will not probably have the academic, but people have the practical. You know?
Right.
People probably can't read, but they know how to fix a car.
Right.
You know?
Big time.
Yeah.
Big
Like,
time.
people we can't read, but them know if we make a house.
Yeah.
Which
Build
a
it from the
person
bottom up.
which a person who can't read probably can't even make it because like all me look at life is like this. Like for me, everybody have them purpose. Because if we just say we have our own house, I know the same we have a plumber and we have electricity. It's not the same
Right.
guy.
Yes. You got to have all these people for this house to stay running. You
Same.
have to have all
But
those
it's the one
technicians.
house, it's the one house. We got to have the cable guy, we gotta have the
Yeah.
plumber, we gotta have the
Yeah.
electrician,
All of this.
all of that. We gotta have all of them because and then all of them make one house. Remember, it's one
Right.
house, and you still have to have the guy who draw the plan. And the guy who draw the plan is not he who lay the blocks.
Yeah. He's
A
not
different
even doing the
guy.
work. He's not doing the work. He's just laying, telling them, giving them the format.
Yeah, give them the format. And then the guy who lay the back and him provide the light. Because imagine you have a house without a light, then you're gonna feel like, oh, like, Imagine
That's
the
a whole
house,
nother set of
imagine you
hands.
have your house without plumbing system. It's like a whole other thing.
Hmm.
And then we have the house. Then we gotta go get food. We gotta go check the farmer. So it's like that's how I look at life. Like
Yeah.
a house. Everybody have their purpose. Everybody have to find their purpose because their purpose is out there.
Yes,
Because that's what life is. Like
yeah.
everybody, you might not be brilliant. You might not like be book smart, but you're street smart.
But you know money. Some people that could count they
Yeah.
but what?
Some people
I
could
had a
count.
version, he'd be like, what, 200,000, 400, 100 million? I was like, what? What?
Some people are good with numbers, but they
especially especially the hustlers. The hustlers. Hustlers no money. Oh.
so that's like we live in a world today where people make society dictate their life. Because society tell you what to eat, what to drink, what to wear, what to drive. And then if you don't do none of those things, you're not a part of society. You're not a part of, you're not cool or you're not like, no, not me.
No.
I don't try to make society define me. We don't have, we
You
don't,
I totally understand it. You see me all these years. I've been right there in the mix, but I haven't had the mix define me. I've been in the mix, but I've always still
yep,
stayed me while I'm in the mix. Even doing things to it hasn't been to those levels, but don't you can't say my stuff isn't worthy. I've done a lot of things where even for my own reign of things that's been consistent over the years, it wasn't major, but you can't say it wasn't worthy. Like
yep.
do my vibes, That don't that it never made me be like I shouldn't do it because it's not top of the top. No.
Nah.
There's people everywhere. There's vibes everywhere. Everybody have their own vibe. And because I like certain things, I'm sure there's somebody who might like the things that I like. So I always open myself up to know, you
Yep.
know.
Because
Yeah.
like this world now, like if you don't drive, if you don't wear this tennis shoes, you're not cool. You're not, if you don't wear this, like you want to be approved by society. Not me. I don't care if society approve because I don't try to live for society people. You know what I'm saying? You
You
have
know, right
people.
now, the people who's not really getting it is really missing out because it doesn't matter right now to what kind of car you drive, as long as you show up to the place.
Yep.
It doesn't matter, people Uber,
It doesn't matter where you wear either, as long as you show up.
long as you show up. But all that part is done, and the people who still dealing with that, they got issues and problems. I had a friend who had a lot of problems, and I was saying, "Do you have a relationship with God? Because you got a lot of problems going on, and like you right here with me, I'm trying to figure out why you having so much issues. It's like you reaching for some stars that's not reachable instead of just balancing where you are. They was like, you still got that same car. I'm like, it's getting me where I need to go. Why do I need to be doing all extras? When
Yep.
I get extras and I'm on those levels, then you say, okay, but don't reach for those stars that you know is not reachable right now.
Then you want to create a problem. You create a situation where you can't manage.
Can't manage it. And then
Yeah.
you end up at rock bottom.
Rock bottom because you can't man. Like no. Like a lot of people like that's what life teach me. Appreciation.
Yeah.
Appreciate what you got. Use what you have because that's what like use what you have at your own this pleasure or whatever. Use it. Whatever you
Do
have
you
provided to you, use
I
it.
ran into a guy from years ago when he was in a party. Every different car, gear, dressed to kill, name brand, everything, parties, all kind of stuff. Why that man said to me, "Lady B, give me 100." No, he said, "Lend me $20 or something. Give me your money for something." And I looked at the man and I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, I remember when you used to have a different car every week, and and he started smiling. He's talking about, darn it, you remember it. And I was like, in there, I never remember experience any good time on you for me. Like even when you had a party, I never asked you could I get in. I paid everything. I'm trying to figure out why would I give you a 20 right now? I gave him 10 though.
That's the goodness. Like
I gave him 10 though. But I remember telling him, I was like, even when you had a dance, I never even asked you to get in or get on no list or nothing. But I'm gonna give you 10. I ain't gonna give you a
you
whole
still
20, but
yeah, you're not gonna get everything. I'm gonna give you something, but not 20.
I couldn't believe it. But I was just like, in those times when dudes was having money good, if they had, like, say you now, if I knew you and I was having money, I would be like, yo, here's 40 G's into your thing to support. Because even if the police or somebody came after me or whatever, I can say that I'm invested in a business. You would have a backing. You would have something there. You know what I mean? You could be doing a business and sending me a check every month where I'm part of your business. You know what I'm saying? Police ask me a question. Oh, yeah, I'm a partnership in a business. I have a job where something could have been there in the background while you just sending G's everywhere, spending it, and to end up now talking about give you $20. It's
Yep.
crazy.
And that's what I said. That's the thing. Like a lot of people who come to America, like that's like I'm happy. Like we that's why we stay grounded. Cause I said we
Yeah,
didn't try to adapt. We have a certain moral about ourselves. Hey, we know where we are come from.
that understanding.
We did hungry. So say if we don't have this today, like we see worse days.
Yeah.
Like we always
Ah, yeah, yeah. We're almost done here. If he comes back, we can cut it off, you guys. That's Chinna from Tasmania Sound. Now, entrepreneur, businessman. He has his Chinna's, no, his Winners jerk chicken, you guys. There it is. You guys can go get it from the Right Choice. He have them in there right now if you guys want to try them. They're not expensive. Just go. I'm telling you guys, it's great to support him, and the thing is good, so it's crazy. So the Right Choice are what's the number again? Hold on. Oh yeah, it's 1877 DI winner, WINNA, the winner. You guys. Wait a minute. Oh, that's backwards right there. But 1877, the winner are oh, here we go. 1877 349 4662. 1877 349 4662. You guys could call the number, and he can link up with you guys and let y'all try out his stuff and support him. You know, he's a family man, so you know he have 3 or 4 kids, beautiful kids. He has a beautiful family. Him and Lonnie, big up yourself, Lonnie. But here it is again, you guys. Um, I guess we're gonna go ahead and just cut off here. Yeah, because I have to go to work. All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Lady B, the music link. We talked to Chinna here from Tasmania Sound about that family unit and how they did their thing here in Los Angeles. We're gonna be back with Jigga, you guys too. We're gonna have Jigga and Father Taz come in and share their stories too. But thank you for tuning in, Lady B, the music link. Um, Remember, it's your story, your journey, and your vibes. If you want to come share with me, link me up, okay? And go to my YouTube page, the music link, and you guys can see other interviews there with other artists. And thank you for tuning in, you guys. Big up yourself, Chinna. Thank you. Bless you and your family, you guys.